What it do? What it do? Guys are tuned in to another show of Full Value. I'm Kobe Williams, and you guys know what it is. Let's do a little quick rundown of what we did yesterday for all you haters out there. You know what I'm saying? So yesterday was not a bad day. Was not a bad day. We actually hit most of our plays. We had Vancouver. That was like a loss when the game started. The over in the Coyotes that hit. Detroit Red Wings that hit. I know you guys are nervous, but you can't be scared on easy money like that. That shit was the easiest money, I tell you that. And now you got what, the Blues under the six that hit. You had the Knights didn't hit. The Knights didn't hit because they're whack. Colombo did what they had to do with the guy in the net. I told you guys about that. You guys out here, I told you guys about that. So Carolina, we had the one underdog that didn't cash and the one favorite that didn't cash. Everything else hit. NBA, the under hit. Detroit didn't cover. Freaking the under in Thunder, but Brooklyn didn't do their thing. And the two unders in the two overs in the bottom that didn't do good. But the NCAA pick too. So we have to get back at it. You guys know what it is. We have a short slate today. We got 3 picks for NHL, 3 games, and we got a decent slate of NBA. But let's jump right into this shit. So NHL right here, we got some NHL. Toronto Jets, Halleback versus Anderson. Mm. What do you guys like on that? What do you what do you guys like on that? You guys like the Jets? The Jets are getting good money here though. Okay. The Toronto, they're coming off that loss where like they messed up that 11-point streak shit. At home, that little streak that they were going on, but they lost, so they didn't end up getting a point there. Then we have a Jets team that plays good on the road, and they just coming off a win off Montreal. This is their second game of the road trip. This is the first game of their back to back. So are they looking ahead to Boston or are they not? That's the question. The only thing I see here that would be a good play, other than picking the Jets, if you guys are wondering, is the under 6. I don't think this game goes over. These guys right now are playing at a good pace right now. And for me, last time they played was 6-3 for Toronto. So obviously Toronto went up by themselves. But in my eyes, I say it's the Jets. It's the Jets and the Maple Leafs go under this game. And now, yeah, a side to pick. I wouldn't pick a side. You know, I like the underdog. Next game we got is oh, this guy out here cursing in the live chat. They're asking me, do I want to show the message? We'll show the message. You guys can curse out as long as you want. You know what I'm saying? As long as you're old enough to spend money and gamble and make picks and cap, you're old enough to see curse words and stuff in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully they don't ban me from this shit. But hey, it's free for all over here, you know? Now, Philly Capitals. Philly, Philly, Philly. The only time I want to back Philly, to be honest with you, is when they're at home. But in this spot, I don't know if I want to back them against the Capitals team that's out here just fucking up people. It's like they find a way to win all the time. They played Philly at Philly the last time it went under 2-1. Now they're giving us a 6 because they say the line is potent. Capitals score. They do what they need to do. Philly, on the other hand, Philly knows they're not trying to get in the shootout. The only time they're gonna be able to handle this shit is if they clamp down on D. For me, this is another under spot here. I don't see This game going over. It, real shit. Like, because I don't see Washington blowing these guys out like that. Like 6-1, yeah, that was Ottawa. Philly is not Ottawa, and especially Philly at home. They're a damn near better team, and this is not the Eagles. This is like the Flyers. So like I rate them. I rate them on their defensive presence. They have big dudes. They play hard. I like the under six in this one. Hanging sixes. They're fucking crazy. And last but not least, Dallas versus Kings. Now this is a nice spot for me. Why? Why do I say this is a nice spot for me? Because I like this spot. I really do. Dallas is actually playing good right now. Okay, they're on a 4-game win streak, right? They're on a 4-game win streak. They're 9-8 away against a team that's 11-9 away. Obviously, I look at the stats right there. The Kings is obviously a better in a home team than they are away team. But the situations at hand here, these guys on a 4-game winning streak. Who did they play? Detroit, Nashville. Nashville's going through shit. Detroit's going through shit. Arizona, they beat Arizona. Colorado. Out of the 4 games in the winning streak, I rate the Arizona game. Okay, like they won because Arizona honestly didn't play that good. Probably Dallas did what they had to, but all the other games that they won, they ain't shit. Like who is those guys? You know what I'm saying? They already beat Nashville. They already have Nashville's number for some reason. Detroit is not good. They just seem to be able to beat Montreal whenever they see them. And like Arizona is like the only one that you could pick a fight. Like well, they beat Arizona. Well, and saying all that, I don't think they win today. I think the Kings out here come out here and handle what they need to handle. Okay, they opened their home stand with a win. They lost against 2 teams, right? Nashville, Columbus. Now they finish with Dallas, and I think they're gonna finish with them. Dallas seen them last time they met each other last season. It went over. This is another one too. If you don't like the sides, I think all these games go over. I mean, go under. All these games go under, but I like Kings here to finish up their homestand with a win on Dallas. So I like the under in the first game, under in the second game, and the Kings to win this game. So those are my 3 plays for this hockey slate tonight. And just make sure you guys pick and choose what you want. You could parlay all 3. You could do one or the other. You could do fucking all singles. I don't know what the hell. Pick which one you like. You can even pick the other side. You can go over and all of them. Pick Dallas, whatever. Do whatever makes you feel better. At the end of the night, I will post my shit on my Twitter at kwilliams811, and you'll just see what the results are, and you'll be back here tomorrow. And some of you won't be back here tomorrow because the hate is real. But at the end of the day, I'll be well appreciated if you hit that like button, share, subscribe, and let's just cash here together, as much money as we can. Now, NBA, this is a nice slate today, actually, to be honest with you guys. This is a really nice slate. Why do I say that? Is because there's a lot of stuff that the bookies are doing, and they're not adjusting, if you know what I mean. Okay. So like the Spurs and Celtics, right? Spurs and Celtics, we have Kimber Walker coming back. We have a Spurs team that just beat up on Bucks. Okay, the guys in the package, you guys already knew. I told you guys Spurs is going to handle their business. And look what happened. Spurs handled their business, but just because they beat the Bucks doesn't mean they're going to go on a hiatus here and just go beat up every team. Okay, this is not how the NBA works. Sometimes it works like that. Sometimes capping is that easy. But if it was that easy, everybody would do it. You know what I mean? But it's not that easy. So We have a Boston team that just lost against Washington. We had Washington in that play too. I'm telling you, if you guys, anyways, you just look at the results. Now Spurs, Boston, they have a little home game going on here, a quick little stop before they go to Philly. And Philly is where the real game starts. Now, is this a look ahead as Philly? This is a back to back, first of all, the beginning of a back to back for Boston. Okay. So always keep this in mind. Okay. Now, San Antonio, they're opening up this road trip. Boston, Memphis, Toronto, Miami. If they get this win here, they could start off this road trip on a winning streak. Yeah, I can see them like not covering against Memphis, but I could see us making money off them because if they win here, they're gonna be against Memphis like double digit spread, maybe 9, 10, some shit like that. And that's when you make your money here. Okay, Kimber Walker's back. He's officially ruled in. Okay, he missed his 3 games. Um, Daniel Tias is in as well. Hmm. This 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 is going to be a good game. Who there's Everybody's going to be in for San Antonio. San Antonio has no major injuries, no nothing. Even Dante is back. Yeah, this is going to be a nice game. This is going to be a nice game. But what I got to say though about this game is that for me, I would have to go with the under. If anything is going to happen here, I know that Boston likes to dictate the pace. 7.5, 8.5. If you like Spurs, I'll wait a little bit till the line moves a little more because the line is going to move. That's just how the line game works. We have it at 6. Like on the Quebec books, 6.5 in the Mies. You could get it 7. Some places you even get it 8. That's why it's good to have multiple sports books, multiple outlets to put your money on. You know what I mean? Because they could win at 7, you lose on your 6, you win at your 7 as a push, but you cash on your 8. So you look at and try to get your best line. Look for your value. So in saying all that, I would have to roll with San Antonio here to cover that spread. I would even sprinkle some on the money line, to be honest with you, because I think this is a real look ahead spot. It's just a sandwich spot for Boston. Boston, you know, Philly's in a situation where they're going to miss Joel Embiid for a bit, and Boston, I think they already know what they could do with this. So the Spurs, they're coming out with some fight. They just beat a good team, the top team in the East. They come together. The Colts out the locker room was pretty good, and I honestly I fuck with it. I fuck with it. I fuck with it. Pacers, Heat. Pacers, Heat. Now Pacers, Heat. Whoever has Heat and whoever has Pacers, I don't know what to tell you guys. What I do know to tell you though is that Miami is coming off a nice scoring little run here when they dismantled those Portland Blazers, and now they're playing Indiana. Indiana is honestly playing good at home. Like, let's be honest. Let's be honest, guys. Let's be honest. Don't play yourself now. You guys already know what they are. They're 15-4 at home against a team that's 50%, just exactly 50% on the road. Okay. This Pacers team, they had a little stumble in their little schedule. They lost against Denver at home, which went extremely high. They lost against Atlanta because Atlanta, that was the day Trae Young came back. Now, Charlotte, obviously, you beat Charlotte because Charlotte is trash. This is like a little sandwich spot before they go and beat Chicago. They have a rest. Like, this is a good spot. I find this is a good prime spot for these guys. Me for and it's actually it would have to be Indiana or nothing. Okay. It's as long as Sabonis was out. Okay, Sabonis plays. I have Indiana. Okay, which he is game time decision, but I say he's gonna play. They even Brogdon is out, so don't think you guys are gonna have Brogdon. Brogdon's out, okay? So the pace could go over. Brogdon is the type of guy to control the pace. But in saying all that, I can see another over in this one, right? I can see another over in this one. And what also these guys are talking about all this history that the Indiana Pacers and the Miami Heat have, but for all you guys that talk about that, that shit don't mean shit. Why? Because the Pacers and the Heat history only mattered when LeBron and Paul George were playing against each other. That shit is old news. Now these are all the new people now, you know? So at the end of the day, for me, Miami's awful on the road. Awful. Okay. And I can't back Miami right here. It would have to be Pacers or nothing here. And also put a little sprinkle on the over. Washington Magic. Washington Magic. We got this is a good game. First of all, Washington has been playing really good. Okay, Washington won outright 3 times as massive underdogs. Okay, well 2 times. Denver and Boston, right? But at the end of the day, Wizards are shorthanded. Bradley Beal, he gonna play today. Well, we're gonna see. They said he's gonna play his game time decision, but Bradley Beal plays here today. Okay, it's gonna be a whole different thing right here. Why? Because first of all, do you see how high this score the over under is? It's at like 221. The only reason it's at 221 because Washington could score on anybody. We've seen it. We've seen it time and time again. Washington without anybody, with their D League players, whatever their players are, they just come out true and they score and they don't play defense. The thing that bugs me here is that the spread is too high. I don't believe Magic has that much offense to cover that shit. You know, like I know Wizards have offense. Magic play defense. But Magic don't have offense. You know what I mean? So if Magic comes out this game shooting bricks, it's gonna be a long damn night. You know what I mean? It's gonna be a long night for sure. So I would stay off this game. The only way I would look at this game is the under. But even at that, knowing Washington and knowing what they're capable of, I'm just gonna stay off it. If I have to play, I would go with Washington on the plus money. Double digit spread for Magic. Who the fuck is Magic? Like, get out of here. Imagine they don't deserve to be double digit spread. That is ridiculous. I don't give a shit what they did last game. That is just absurd. So in my eyes, these two teams don't even deserve any of you guys' money. Now, Toronto, Charlotte. Toronto, Charlotte, the over under is 207. Toronto gave up that game last night against Portland. Melo, these guys said Melo's washed up. But Melo, funny stat, just a little funny stat. Out of all the people that out of all the top stars right now in the decades, right, is that Melo holds the record for the most buzzer beaters. Did you guys know that? Like out of all of them, you know, Kobe, LeBron, KD, fucking Lillard, all them niggas. Melo holds the most buzzer beating winning games. You know what I'm saying? That that that's just Melo. That's what he does. So for all you guys that say, "Oh, Melo got lucky on that," that's what Melo does. Melo been doing that since he came in Denver with number 15. You know what I'm saying? So just know that wasn't no fluke. That's just what he does. Now, Toronto was unfortunately victims, you know, to it. But it happens. Sometimes you're a victim, you know? Sometimes you're the killer. Like it happens, you know? It's just what side you want to be on. Now Charlotte. Let's talk about Charlotte. Charlotte here. Charlotte plays ball. I tell you this, Charlotte plays ball. They play ball. Like they went on a little win streak. They beat Cleveland. They beat Dallas. Obviously, they lost against Indy because like Indy ain't playing with no pussies like these guys. You know what I'm saying? Indy is out here trying to sweep the shit with these guys, right? They beat Indy once and they said, no, no, we can't play with these guys. And I think the same type of situation is gonna happen with Toronto. Okay. Toronto met these guys, right? These guys blew these guys out by 50, I think. It was 50 or 40, some shit like that. But that was when Toronto had everybody. Marc Gasol, Van Vliet, Siakam, all this shit. The only person they did not have was Kyle Lowry. Okay? Now, today is a different day. The reason why, because if these guys are gonna get a chance to win, it's gonna be today. You know, and with all their injuries and with Toronto on a back to back, Toronto in this spot, the only way I would look at this game is Charlotte. The only way I would look in this game. This is a little sandwich spot. Once they hit this road trip, when they're done here, they're back home hitting against San Antonio, and they might come in with a hot San Antonio. So like when I see these spots here, this I like Charlotte here. I like Charlotte here to handle their business. Just in the Washington game, they switched the line because I think Bradley Beal is playing, so they just switched the line. That shit was at 9.5. Look out for it during the show. There's gonna switch. It might go to 7. It might go to 8. It might go to 10. It might go to 6. Who knows? But mind you, if you like Orlando, now's your time to get it when they post that line back to 6. They are doing good right now, but Toronto going to cover. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you, Chris Money, but I don't know. I don't know. I think this is a spot where like revenge spot in play. If these guys remember, this is the NBA. This is the best time they could get them at because they're not going to be Toronto at a full strength. Toronto, you get them at a back to back after a devastating loss. Who and Toronto might come in thinking, "Who the hell is Charlotte? We blew these guys out by 50." Like this spot right here. I think Toronto takes 2 in a row right now. I like Charlotte money line right here. I think Toronto takes 2 in a row and gets their ass plucked. Gets plucked. Atlanta against Rockets. This is a big game right here, right? So Rockets, they're trying to handle their business, okay? And just in, just in, all you guys that like prop bets, I don't really go on prop bets unless you hit me in my DM. But if you don't want to hit me in my DM, then you do your own damn prop bets. But I'll give you guys a little prop bet, little info on some prop bets. You know what I'm saying? In this game. So Capella, okay, just to let you guys know, if you guys are putting people on rebounds and shit, Capella's a good prime pick to put on rebounds because Capella is chasing for those rebounds. Meaning, what I mean by chasing for those rebounds, he has an incentive on his contract for him to get an X amount of defensive rebounds. Okay, so he's going to be looking to get those. So when you see Capella to get, let's say, 11 rebounds, 12 rebounds, 13 rebounds, whatever the hell it is, put him over, because he's looking for it. And there's one thing betting on someone that is doing their job. And there's another thing betting on someone that's trying to earn extra money. You understand what I'm saying? Like this guy, he's out there, he's trying to get that extra change. You know what I'm saying? So just know if you're looking for prop bets, especially in this game with Atlanta, Russell Westbrook is not going to play tonight. The rebound hogger, that guy who just takes rebounds from everyone, he's not going to be there. This is a good spot to put that prop on there. And don't worry, nothing's wrong with Westbrook. He's just getting a regular rest. Nothing too serious, just a regular rest. Atlanta, on the other hand, they're out here. They got blown out by these guys the last time they met. But we all know what Ice Trey's doing. Atlanta's honestly playing hard. Like they're a team that's going down and doing what they need to do. Like this game might go to 180 to 180. You know, maybe not 180, 180, but you know what I mean? Like a way clear over, gone over, easy shit. But Atlanta here, I like Atlanta on the spread here. I like them to come out with pride, okay? And what I also like is that the city is around them. You understand what I'm saying? Like Atlanta right now is looking like a team that like the what three spots away from the playoffs. You never know. Yo, Trey Young might be in the playoffs. This guy is trying to get in the All-Star game, might be in the All-Star game. Don't sleep on Atlanta. Atlanta's playing hard. They're gonna try to make trades also to make their team better, at least a playoff contender. So right now, I like Atlanta. I like what they're trying to do. I like the feeling, the vibe I'm getting into the court and the game. But I'm not gonna say put them on the money line. But I like them plus the spread. What Houston could win by 4, 5, 3. Harden went off for 60 points last time he played, and he didn't play the fourth quarter. You know what I mean? So these guys are going to remember that. That's for sure. So in my eyes, I like Atlanta plus the points. I don't like Houston in this situation. You know, their pace. These guys' pace. If like, I know the over looks juicy, all that, but you know, Denver. We're about to get to Denver, Joseph. We're about to get to Denver. So I'm gonna break that down, and you'll see. But Atlanta, I like Atlanta to cover that spread right now. So Denver, Dallas. Denver, Dallas. What good things could we say about Dallas, and what good things could we say about Denver? Now, let's start off with these guys in pace are roughly below bottom of the league. So I don't know why the hell this shit opened at 218, went all the way up to 220. Okay. Last time these guys met, 109 to 106. If my math is correct, that was an under. So I don't know what the hell these guys are thinking, but hey, let's see what the books are thinking. Now, the last game, I thought would have been an under against Dallas and Bulls. There was no under going on there because these guys let these guys do some serious shit. There was like zero defense going on. Okay, zero. Okay. Now we're in a revenge spot right here where these guys beat Denver at home. Okay, they beat Denver at home. Porzingis handled his business, and they won outright as a 5.5 underdogs. Now there is no Porzingis. Okay, there's no Porzingis, right? But here's the tricky part here. This is where this shit gets tricky because this is why I do this. You understand? And a lot of cappers, you understand? There's a difference between a regular capper and a different capper. People look at this, they say, oh shit, Dallas, Denver. Denver should win. They lost at home, right? Like, this is a revenge spot, no Porzingis. But you have to check on the shit, you know? If there's no Will Barton, there's Millsap might not play. Because Millsap, if you guys don't know, right? Millsap, he been playing through injury for the whole time. He been playing through injury the whole damn time. Eventually, it's gonna catch up to him. You know what I'm saying? Now you have no Barton, and Barton is out for a personal reason, not because he's resting or he's hurt or some shit. No Barton. This team, I don't know, man. This team, Barton, I find is more important than Joker. Barton is more important than Joker. So in this case, right here, I would lean Dallas. I would lean Dallas. And I don't even like saying that right now. But I would lean Dallas. Denver, is a type of team. They're basically identical on the road and at home, like between Dallas and Denver. These guys came off a little win that you were supposed to win, and they didn't even do much. You know what I mean? Yeah, I would have to pick Dallas here. But in the long run, without Will Barton, without Porzingis, without these guys, I'm just gonna yap on the under. I'm gonna see defense. Denver knows what they have to do. You know, Will Barton does everything. Joker is gonna have to drop 20, and Joker barely drops 18. You know what I mean? Joker, I don't know what Joker does, but I don't know. Like he's good and all. Don't take this out of context. He is very good. You know, he's like the franchise player on that team, but he does not make that team. You understand what I'm saying? And with that being said, I would have to go on the under. If you guys are on Denver, good luck to you guys and all the best. You know, you guys are on Dallas. I totally understand why you're on Dallas. You know, but me, I'm looking for value here. And the value lies in this under here. Both teams are below in pace. Both teams don't have stars. You know what I'm saying? They're missing key stars. You know, the last time they played, they had these stars. And I watched that game. It was a struggle to go over. You guys hit that like button. You know, that would be well appreciated. And yo, just go with that under, man. Just go with that under. If you're picking a side, pick a side, but just know you picking that side because that's what you want to do. Don't try to go and chase a bet because oh this or this is home or oh you hearing Luca in the media or you hear that shit on First Take or some shit. Stop it. You know, stop it. You know. So yeah. Um, recap. We on the Bulls and Pelicans, man. We on the Bulls and Pelicans. We got 3 more games left. Then we're gonna bounce it up. If you have a specific game you're liking, Joseph, or if I already capped, put that in the chat and I'll talk about that shit for you. Don't worry. Just hit me up in the chat. And I'll talk about that shit. But we're too early for recap right now. So the next game we got is Bulls and Pelicans. The Bulls and this game is a good game. This game I'm gonna have to watch this game. Okay, why I'm gonna watch this game? Cause this I don't know, man. This game I just tuned in, but I see the Caps and the Stars. Ah, okay. That's hockey. That's hockey. That's hockey. I'm gonna go back on hockey in a bit. All right. I'm gonna hit you up on hockey in a bit. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. If anybody was listening in the chat, could you help our boy Joseph Allen and let him know what I'm on in the hockey? If you guys, it'll be well helpful. You know what I'm saying? So the Bulls and the Pelicans. The Bulls are playing good. The Bulls are playing some defense, but unfortunately, that game against Dallas, they got torched. Yeah, they really did get torched. This right here, Pels open as -4, -3. Okay. And this right here, I like the way ball is playing. They put up a big fight against the Jazz. Honestly, I like the Pels here. I like the Pels here. I like the Pels to handle their business, cover that point spread. It was at 4. I like it at 3. I like it at 4, even at 5. But anything other than 5, that's ridiculous. I don't like it no more than that. But I like the Pels here. They're like they've been playing good, like real shit. Obviously, you're gonna lose against Utah. Who the hell? Like Utah's playing out of their minds right now, and Utah, they lost against Utah. But just know they put up such a big fight. Utah barely won that damn game. Like Utah had to call the basketball gods to win that game. So they're playing hard. Lonzo Ball is I don't know what he switched his jumper and it's working for him. I'm appreciating it. I'm loving it. He's from LA. He was on my squad. Now He's in New Orleans and flourishing. Like, I don't know if you guys noticed this. This is just way off topic. Young Bucks that play on LA Lakers, when they leave Lakers, they end up making a name for themselves. I'm telling you. You think I'm crazy? Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. I'm telling you. Lakers is a very good organization. But all in all to say, in this situation, I like the Pelicans here to cover. I don't think the Bulls are gonna put up any type of fight here. I like the Pelicans here to handle their business. Knicks and Jazz. Knicks and Jazz. Now we're coming to the iffy games right here. The two last games. This is the iffy games right here. We got a 14.5 spread with the Utah Jazz against the Knicks. The Knicks is coming off back to back. They just got blown out by the Lakers. Okay. Marcus Morris, he's not gonna play. Well, he didn't play yesterday. The way he was looking on the bench, I thought he was gonna have a chance to play today, but he's not gonna play today. Okay. And now you have the Jazz team that's at 14.5. 14.5. Damn. Mitchell Robinson, he's supposed to handle his business. 213. The only thing I'm looking at this shit right here. The only thing I'm looking at this shit, okay? The only thing. Oh, this just in. Bobby Portis just got fined 25 G's for hitting KCP. I don't know if you guys seen that shit. This guy like tried to rip off this guy's neck. 25 G's fine for him. That was intentional, I think. I think that was intentional. But hey, I'm not no ref. But this game right here, Knicks 14.5. Okay. If I was picking a spread, which I'm not. Okay, I'm not picking a spread because I don't have to. That's the luxury of being able to cap every game, right? This game though, I'm gonna have to go with the under here. The Knicks look like they were trending under, right? Like they look like they were trending under, but they were just came off a team in the Lakers that like Lakers play defense. You know what I mean? Utah plays defense too, but Utah doesn't play defense, if you know what I mean. You guys know what I mean by that? I hope I didn't confuse some of you guys. Like, but Utah doesn't play defense. You know what I mean? And in this game, I think this is going to be an easy over right here. This should be an easy sneaky over. Utah, I like them at home running up and down that court. 213, I think that's a way too low. And yeah, I like it. I like it. I like the over in this game. I like the over in this game. I like the over in this game. Utah might even score this shit by themselves, to be honest with you guys. You know? Now, the last game, Bucks Warriors. We got the Bucks coming off a loss, right? I hear that. I hear that. We got the Bucks coming off a loss, and they're playing a Warriors team that's coming off a lot of losses. Okay. Not only are they coming off a lot of losses, no, D'Angelo Russell's not playing again. Okay. We have Steve Kerr. Finally, the situation is getting to Steve Kerr because this guy's getting fined himself 25K. Could you believe that? This is just like crazy right here. Steve Kerr got fined 25K for verbally disrespecting the official. Okay. Bobby Portis got fined 25K for taking off KCP's head top. Is that shit even equal? Like, what the fuck? Like, come on, guys. Like, but anyways, I'm not the accountant, right? Just saying though. Just saying though. Just saying that's just crazy. But we have a Bucks team coming off a loss against the Spurs, and I know a lot of you guys lost your money on the Bucks when they played the Spurs. You don't have to tell me, but I know you guys did. You don't have to tell me though, but I know you did. I know you did. You know, but the Bucks here, they're 9-1 against the spread after a loss. The Warriors here are in for a rude awakening here. Draymond Green, I like when Draymond Green plays, they play like kind of fast because like Draymond Green is like I think they find like a little respect for Draymond because he has the ring. The ring power really means something. So Draymond Green, he comes in, he pushes them, but it's not enough. Right, like I don't even like hitting double digit spreads here. I hear you guys on the over in this game, but like I don't trust Warriors at all to score. Like I can't trust Warriors to do nothing. I don't know. Like I know you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. Warriors is a type of team that like I wouldn't be able to trust them. But what I would do, this is something I don't do on the show, but I'll give you guys a little something because I do everything. I tell you guys this right now. I'm gonna give you guys not a spread because I'm not gonna give you guys a 13.5 spread on the road because like that's just crazy. I would do that myself. I wouldn't give you guys that. I'm gonna give you guys the first half over 105. So this in this game, the Bucks and the Warriors, the first half. So at halftime, the game to be over 105. That's the pick I'm gonna give you guys. I'm not gonna give you guys a full game over because I don't think these guys are gonna be able to handle that much of the Bucks. If you guys cannot bet first halves and shit, sorry, then I'm gonna have to give you guys the Bucks. But I don't know. I'm not gonna give you guys that. Still, you guys are gonna have to take that on your own risk. But I give you first half over 105 on the Bucks game. That's for sure. So my plays in the NBA Basketball Association today is we got the Spurs, we got Pacers, we got nothing in this Orlando game. We got Charlotte. We got Atlanta Hawks to cover. Pelicans to cover. Over full game in the Knicks. Over first half in the Bucks. You know, I'm gonna post those plays on my Twitter. You guys know where to find that at K Williams A11. My hockey plays, the two first games under. So the Jets under 6.5, the Capitals and Flyers under 6.5, and the Kings and the Stars, the Kings on the money line to beat up the Stars. Okay. And the Knicks is playing Jazz, bro. What's wrong with you? I said, what Knicks game? The Knicks is playing the Jazz, man. What show are you watching? This is January 8th, 2020, eh? You know what I mean? I don't know where you at. You know what I mean? The Knicks is playing the Jazz today, brother. Over in that game. And our NCAA pick, Marquette mashed up. You know what I'm saying? I know. Marquette didn't cover. They actually lost outright last night, which was pretty bad. So I had to go in deep. You know, yeah, we are. I had to go in deep in that NCAA last night and find me some winners. You know, but that's why you guys need to stay on that Twitter. You guys need to stay on that Twitter. I post those winners. Yo, I'd be betting all day, all night till 12 o'clock. I ain't playing that shit and win money every day. You know what I mean? So ain't playing that shit. Follow that shit on Twitter, K Williams A11. You guys will see it. Hit me up in the DM. You have any questions? I'm glad to help you guys out. Happy. Would love to. And my one play in this NCAA shit will be. I'm gonna give you guys a good game. I'm gonna give you guys a good game. Let me give you guys a good game. I'm gonna give you guys a good game. I'm gonna give you guys Texas and Oklahoma. This at 9 o'clock. Okay, Texas and Oklahoma. We gonna roll with. I like Oklahoma here. I like Oklahoma to cover this spread. That's at 4.5. You know, I like Oklahoma to handle that. Oklahoma to cover 4.5 against Texas. So there you guys have it. That's the show for today. We're gonna be cashing. I'm gonna post those plays on the Twitter at KWilliams811. Hit that like button, share. We'll be back here tomorrow. Same time, same place. Hopefully, much more of you guys in the chat. Hopefully, with you guys' pockets way fatter than it is today. And we'll just that's how we do. Make sure you guys watch those posts. I post those plays. I post it on Instagram. If you guys are not on Twitter, follow on Instagram at Kobe Williams 514. You can see me on Instagram. I post that shit there. And yeah, that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys, all you guys in the chat. And I appreciate you guys. I see you guys tomorrow. And let's cash. Peace.